All right. You're in for a treat today because I saw something yesterday that I was like, I gotta do Clerk. Clerk is a complete suite of embeddable UIs, flexible APIs, and admin dashboards to authenticate and manage your users. Very, very clear. UIs, APIs, dashboards, authentication, user management. You can't get clearer than that. They're a little banner, kind of a lot of dead space. They can say something, catchy. Look at this. How to authenticate your blank next app in 100 seconds with Clerk. Start the clock. We're going to watch this video on their website, but this is the definition of time to value. When you can't give people a demo like they can use on the website, this is maybe even better than that. What are they doing with their social media? Administrators can now limit how many organizations their users. Great features, feature updates, popular monetization too when using Stripe. Okay, like little tutorials, 10 out of 10. Yeah, just education, very good. They host dev hours, which is great. Yeah, a little user love, community stuff, and maybe some comedy would take this to the next level. But in terms of pure, uh, I guess old school marketing, because they're just doing funnel stuff and not a lot of community stuff, this is textbook, you know. Website, logo's good, everything's good. You got the features, perfect. Perfect features tab, docs, very developer friendly. Changelog, also developer friendly. And they got all the company stuff in like 10 out of 10. The most comprehensive user management platform. Hell yeah, let's go. Need more than just a sign-in box? Clerk is a complete suite of embeddable UIs, flexible APIs, and admin dashboards to authenticate and manage your users. They got the credibility going. So this is kind of hidden to watch the demo. I would have the demo right here, you know, and they set it up perfectly here. 100 seconds from 0 to 100 with Clerk. Watch, boom. And then the video, you play the video. But let's look at this video. This handsome guy, let's go.
Here's how you can get started with Clerk and Next from a blank create Next app in 100 seconds. Input
We're also going to do it in 50 seconds, just because don't take too much of your time. Let's
the
go.
work of a moment. You'll first protect your app behind a sign page before showing your signed in users a drop-down where they can manage their session and their accounts. Okay, start the clock. First, install the Clerk Next SDK. While that's installing, head to the dashboard to create and configure an app with sign-in options your users find convenient. I'm calling my app Clovercorp and enabling GitHub authentication. Copy the environment variables, then back
Just amazing. Just like you sign up and then you
in your editor, paste them into an env.local file. It looks like Clerk installed, which means we can now open layouts and surround the roots of our app in a Clerk provider. We'll also need to integrate Clerk with Next.
look at that. Clerk provider on the app. That's it.
We do this by creating a middleware TS file and pasting the following code from the Clerk dashboard. Now, if we reload the page,
Copy paste in middleware.
Clerk and the ready-made Clerk React components are ready to use. Let's go back to layouts and we'll first use the signed in helper component, which only renders children if there's a user with an active session signed in. As you can see,
Already, the logged account.
this is the effect of protecting the contents of the page from signed out users. Of course, we now need a way to let unauthenticated users sign in. To that end, we can use signed in's counterpart, signed out, to conditionally render the Clerk sign in component. When we look at the browser, you might even recognize this as the sign in component.
Look at that. That's it. No bullshit, sanitization, all this crap takes forever to.
We configured in the dashboard earlier, which is why the name is Clovercorp, and I can now sign in with GitHub to view the contents of the page. Another Clerk component you should know about is user button. This component typically lives in the header, and it gives your authenticated users a pleasant UI to manage their accounts. This includes their profile, as well as
Look at that. Just boom. That's it.
security options like managing active devices. When your user is ready to sign out, the user button accommodates that flow as well. That was Clerk and Next in 100 seconds. I suggest you follow these steps and experience Clerk for yourself. Once you have a test user or two, take some time.
That's it. Anybody who's built an authentication process knows how big of a pain in the butt it is. And they just made it so easy. I don't even read. Like yesterday, I saw this and I was like, I'm putting it in my app. I'm not even like, I didn't even read any of this. I just was like, does it support Svelte? They don't support Svelte directly, but there's like a middle thing. I'm like, oh, does it support Svelte? Does it support Superbase? Let's go. That's it. That's what you need to do to sell. You don't like all of this is cool. For people who want to come back and like kind of convince themselves, but they already sold you. If you're building an app and you saw this demo and you've experienced that pain, you're sold. Your next thing you're gonna do is go to pricing, which is what I did. And I was like, wait a minute, what's a $0 a month? 10,000 monthly active users? No way. And then it's like Pro Plan 25. It's a little steep. But they're like, yeah, 10,000, up to 10,000, it doesn't change. But then they had another one on the phone, I think. Or was I hallucinating? Anyways, $25 a month is totally worth it for me not to deal with that and maybe there's a mistake and all of that. Just feel like there's another one. Custom domain, yeah, you can do all this stuff for free. I don't even mind having the little clerk branding. Might be, just for validation purposes. Like as soon as your app takes off, definitely upgrade. No problem. 10,000 monthly active users? That's so generous. Customizable session duration. Like this is the enhanced stuff. Multi-factor authentication. You don't need any of this stuff. This is for like super big boys. User impersonation, enhanced roles, audit logs. Yeah, but you can do permissions. You can do all this stuff with it. It's just amazing. I just want to show you that video, guys. I didn't want to take too much of your time, but just showing you how selling is not that complicated. Find a pain, you know. If you're like me, building an app, you know how big of a pain this is. Show that you're trustworthy and time to value. Show them that they can get value ASAP once they run. They did it with a video, 2-minute video, in less than 100 seconds. They showed you that you can also build an authentication situation for less than 100 seconds. Just masterclass right here.